Hello and welcome to Module 1, Positive Interdependence. My name is Paul Pérez, and it's my job to relay the importance and probably the most important element, which is the positive interdependence in CL. Of course, the other four being individual and group accountability, face-to-face interaction, interpersonal and small group skills, and of course the most forgotten one is group processing. Now, before we get all that, you might ask why cooperative learning, or what does Southwest gain from cooperative learning, and why? And the answer may surprise you, but cooperative learning has been around for a long time. 118 years to be more precise, and it's got over 600 experimental and hundreds of correlational studies that point to three major reasons why this works. They are better achievement and productivity, and who doesn't want that in their students? Positive relationships, of course, and better psychological health, which of course we get to see our students could benefit from. Now, cooperative learning contrasts with in opposition to, of course, competitive or individualistic efforts. Everyone's heard of the lone wolf syndrome, where usually one person gets the best grade and very competitive, and everybody else winds up being the loser. One has the answers and the others don't. But for CL to work, lessons must be structured with the five essential elements. Now, clear tasks and group goals lead students to believe that one cannot succeed unless everyone succeeds. Positive interdependence creates a commitment for other people's success as well as one's own, and is at the heart of cooperative learning. It doesn't look the same for every lesson either. Cooperative learning groups range from formal and informal, and base groups as well, and each one is used for a different task. For example, the informal ones could be are quick and easy and may last a few minutes to maybe a whole period. But you could structure a lecture, listening to a lecture, and have the students focus and explain and summarize in a 2 or 3 minute conversation or discussion. CL base groups are set up for the long run, and those are more set up as support groups to encourage each other, someone to fall back on, when an absent student needs some help and needs to catch up. Students must also be taught and practice skills to manage conflict, which is part of any group. Lessons need to relay these problems and solutions within these lessons. Students must also be taught procedures and skills for negotiating constructive resolutions for conflict. They must see win-win scenarios and be willing to compromise to get what both parties really want. In essence, they must learn to manage conflict constructively. Students need to know that they sink or swim together. Now, this week's assignment is to reflect on a personal situation where you experienced a win-win resolution to a conflict. Maybe it involved a third party. Was the resolution process positive experience that both won? Share with the group in the Positive Interdependence discussion forum, and comment in 2 other posts, please. The link will be found at the bottom of Module 1. And thank you for listening.